from the home of the Raiders since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Vegas. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Arnold Ebiketie in there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down. Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams gets it on the draw. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, here's Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for Broncos.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline. Not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Man in motion is Ingram. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Another Broncos first down. First and goal.
They send Sutton in motion. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Flush to his right. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Play action now. It's Nix. Moving to his left. That is caught by the tight end. Evans Ingram. Touchdown Broncos. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 62 yards.
10-yard line.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Brock Bowers, touchdown Vegas. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. And the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Raiders 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Stafford. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Stafford to throw again. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Zebra. Stafford now. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Stafford to throw it. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Genty trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense. How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal.
Hey, give me radar. What are you hot?
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
It's a gain of 10.
Man in motion, heading right. Nix now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Second down. Nix. Throw on the run is complete. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Man in motion is Ingram. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He's going to let this one go deep to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Number 20!
Back to throw is Stafford. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
John Day Barron on the coverage.
Omaha! Waiting!
Here's Stafford. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 17-yard line.
Bombers.
Man in motion is Ingram. A 1st down throw for Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Will Lutz to kick off for
Pretty
the
interesting
Broncos.
1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raider 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Going up top. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zach Allen getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. 2nd down, it's Stafford. Going for it all. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 37 yards.
First down, Broncos.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. He'll find Gentry out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. On first and 10, Stafford. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First down, Denver.
Here's Nix to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Double right. Set. What do you have?
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Into space. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for two.
The Broncos
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Rodriguez on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Middle. Ready. Hey, Red.
On first down, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10.
50-50.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stafford. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Riley lost there defensively.
250. Omaha, ready, move.
To the air again. Stafford. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throw on third down, Stafford, and that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
180. Hey, 5-0.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Forced out wide. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A huge loss on the play. It's second down.
Second down. Nix. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On the run to the right. He's going to try it here again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Broncos 58, Raiders 21. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Blue 60. Hey, red. 32.
Stafford now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
22! Ready? We're waiting! It's my turn. Come on, teamwork. Moving hot.
Here's Stafford. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Stafford, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
32!
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on downs. They send Sutton in motion.
Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return is Tucker. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down, Stafford. Drop this one down to Genty. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Red 80. Hey, 54. Hey, give me radar.
Stafford to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Stafford has his guys set. They'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They send Sutton in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Myron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on down.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field to the goal line and in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box. And they're
in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today. Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction. as the quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Ready. Play. And hunt.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down.
The pass on first down. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
To the right. I got you. Middle.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score again. Touchdown, Broncos. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for
So
the
now
Broncos.
after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? As they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. T.J. Edwards in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Anytime you call a trick play, there's really 2 options. One, the play caller ends up looking like a genius. It plays out exactly as expected. But when they don't, it can be the complete opposite.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Greg Greenlaw, he's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Nix now on 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And in motion is Ingram. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.